Are you single? Are you divorced? Co-parenting? Married to a ghost pirate? Are you in an open relationship with a sword swallower and a jouster at the Ren Fair? Do you loathe dating because you never thought you'd be single again? Do you find yourself mindlessly swiping on dating apps only to stumble into people you already know or already slept with? Well, sit back and relax and grab a cup of coffee and share a laugh or two with us. This is Why I'm Single.
Please look for Why I'm Single wherever you listen to podcasts. And remember, don't be a douchebag.
I believe in the evil in human nature.
But she wouldn't even promise now.
Just like I would tell you, if you're going to do something, do it well. And leave something witchy. Leave a sign to let the world know that you were there.
Movies don't create psychos. Movies make psychos more creative.
I have begun. Okay.
I has begun to.
Can I keep that in the recording?
Yes.
Welcome to Undercover Coven!
Welcome back!
I'm Paula.
And I'm Ale. And that was it. Have a good day, guys.
Have a good week. Bye.
What?
Nada. I'm crazy.
Bye.
I'm crazy.
Okay, this thing is... Give me just a second, okay?
Okay. Did we say hi? Yes, we did.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, so, hi.
Hi.
We were having Skype problems, but now we're back. Yeah, so what's happening?
What's happening today?
What's happening today?
So, I'm bringing you a story of crime and theft, but it's not the creepy crime. Nobody dies in the story except for maybe the soul of rich people. Not even.
Okay.
It's a very... I'm excited for you to hear, that's all I'm saying, but it's nothing to do with any murder or kidnapping or anybody, being assaulted. So I'm just giving you a heads up. It's a very light topic-ish. You're gonna laugh when you hear it. It's kind of like, what the fuck-ish, more than anything.
Okay. Oh, I'm excited. Okay, let's start out with promos. Hi, what did I say? Oh, Why I'm Single is at the beginning of this episode, and they're really funny. There's 3 ladies who talk about why they're single, but in like a really funny way. And so check them out. It's really good. And yeah, we're gonna, I don't know if it's this week or next week or some week, but we're gonna appear in an episode of theirs as a promo as well.
Woohoo!
So yeah. And we had another shout out for The Woods. The Woods recently featured our promo in their episode, in their latest episode. So thank you so much for featuring us, and we're going to be featuring you soon as well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yay.
And we would like to say hello to Peter, because we always do.
Oh, Peter. Hi, Peter. Hope you're doing
hello,
well.
Peter. Also, you're going to read a review, right?
Yes, I am going to, on the topic of why I'm single, they left us a really nice review that I wanted to read. And it says, "Witches riding my back and ish." They left us 5 stars, so thank you so much. And it says, I started with sleep paralysis because I have that. So interesting to hear smart women talking about all levels of creep. Keep it up. I'm sleeping with the lights on tonight. From Gizzard at Why I'm Single.
Yay!
Yay, thank you so much. I think it's 2 ladies, not 3 ladies that do the podcast. I forgot. But yeah. No, thank you so much.
Yay, thank you. Okay. Why am I on the Wizard of Oz right now? Wait 1 second. Okay. So should we just jump into it, or you want to talk about anything else?
I wanted to talk about all the movies I've seen recently.
Oh yeah, you've been on a
Horror movie binge.
yeah.
Wait, let's talk about the end, but no spoiling Stranger Things. We cried.
You're gonna make me cry. I had a meltdown. Paula was the first person I messaged after the last episode, and I was like, no way, no way, no way,
Yeah.
no way.
No,
I had a meltdown.
I was like, I remember I watched it and I'm like, no. And then it happened.
Also, can we talk about how hot Hoppers is?
Oh yeah. No, you know who else I found recently attractive is Billy.
Oh my god.
But he's not
Billy.
But he's not my regular type of guy. Hopper's more my guy.
Mm-hmm.
But Billy, I don't know. It's this. I don't know. He has a thing.
No, he's. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's just. Yeah, he's just. But we both agree that Hopper is just another level of. I love him.
Yeah, Billy's hot, but like Hopper's just like. Please excuse me for saying this really gross thing, but he's like daddy hot.
No, it's okay. I get it. I remember
He's an older man hot. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, you texted me about Hopper once, and I was like, "Oh, daddy."
Yeah.
He's so handsome, and
is.
he's 44.
He's really young, actually.
Yeah, I thought he was older. Did I say 44? 44. Yeah.
And I was looking today at Adam Richman, because we were talking about Adam Richman and what's his name? Gordon Ramsay the other day, and on the last episode. And Adam Richman is 45 years old too.
He looks younger.
He looks younger, and he looks younger. I mean, Gordon Ramsay is also in his 40s, somewhere in his 40s.
He looks older.
Yeah, it's probably because he just screams all the time.
True.
But he's okay. He can do that whenever he wants.
Oh, I don't think he's attractive at all. But that's just me.
It's not like an attractiveness thing. I think for me, it's more like the personality. Even though he's an asshole, I don't know.
It's like a power thing, maybe.
It's probably a power thing, yeah. Yeah, it's true. Yeah,
and it's weird because Adam is just like the total opposite. He's like a boyish kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's weird. You have that's a really weird mix to have.
It is.
Yeah.
But you know what, I was reading up something, and this is why he kind of went, not on hiatus, but like back in 2014, he got into a Twitter rant with some girl. He was super nasty about it. And his show was supposed to premiere that day, and they postponed it.
Oh, fuck.
Because he was a complete just asshole. And he, told her things, and then that kind of died for me a little bit today. I was like, okay. At least Gordon Ramsay does it because he cares. Not for being an asshole. No, he was like, your dad made a mistake, not, aborting you or something like that. It was really nasty.
Oh my God.
It was really nasty.
There's a really sad, disappointing thing that happens to you when you find out your celebrity type of people, people you really admire that are celebrities, are assholes.
Yeah.
It just something dies. Okay, I'm gonna put an example. I used to be really attracted to Chris Pratt for
he died for me too.
Since Guardians of the Galaxy, since I saw that movie, I was like, wow, Chris Pratt is the guy. And then I found out he was an evangelical Trump supporter, gun shooting kind of guy.
Conversion therapy.
Oh yeah, conversion therapy.
Donator, whatever, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, you died. You died for me. It's sad. It's so sad. Yeah, that's probably the worst one.
For me too. I used to follow him. I stopped following him. I don't really want to know anything about him anymore. I'm like, nope.
Yeah. And then I remember I used to be really into Channing Tatum and Jenna, his ex-wife.
Yeah.
And I used to love them both as a couple
Jenna
a lot.
Fisher?
No, that's
from The Office.
yeah. And I used to love them a lot as a couple, and then they split. And I'm like, no, love doesn't exist.
Love doesn't exist. I feel like that would happen to me if Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds ever split.
Ooh, they're like my new favorite couple.
They've always been my favorite couple. I feel like, apparently, so do you know how, okay, I don't know, we're going way off topic right now, but do you know how they met? Like how they started dating?
Do we have a topic to even talk
Not
about?
really.
Okay, no, I don't know.
They got set up on a blind date. Like they were somebody else's blind date, like on a double blind date.
Okay.
And then they were just like, they were in this date and they just had so much chemistry. But they were supposed to be the other person's date.
Aww, I love that.
I know, right? Like, they were meant to be together.
Truly. No, and Chris Pratt used to be married to Anna Faris, and they were my favorite couple. And then this guy was like an idiot, and then they split, and I'm like, okay, you're dead to me again.
Yeah.
Again. The guy,
Let's just pray.
for now, the only guy who I love, that I know a lot about, is Chris Hemsworth. I love him.
I like Chris Evans. Chris Evans is really... I love Chris Evans.
He looks like a child.
He's the cutest thing.
He looks like a child.
I've been in love with him ever since The Fantastic Four, which was a horrible movie.
Oh,
but
then you love him because that movie sucks.
But he really did justice to the character, even though the movie was really bad.
I like to...
Have you ever seen... My mom made me watch the movie Cell Phone.
No.
I think it was one of his first movies.
Oh.
He like finds this cell phone reception, or like somebody calls somebody and somebody's being kidnapped, and then he's in contact, and he's just like this surfer dude, and he's on his cell phone with this like with this lady who's kidnapped in her house, and they're trying to kill her husband.
Oh, no, I have no idea.
It's a really good movie with Chris Evans.
The Chris Evans movie I knew before I knew like Captain America is Not Another Teen Movie.
Okay, yeah, don't judge him based on that.
Chris Evans, the ass of America. America's ass.
Yep.
I love that part in Endgame. That was funny. Okay. Now we shall get on with today's episode.
Let me turn on the light because I cannot read anything. Moment.
Okay.
Hágase la luz. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. So you want to start?
Sure. I just want to say before we start, I have no idea what Ali's going to talk about. Like, she told me a name, and I'm like, okay, I don't know who that is.
I don't know what that is.
And so I told her, I will not Google it. And I haven't Googled it. And so here I am, completely... I am you. You, the listener, I am you. Okay, so...
Yay!
Go on.
Okay.
I will be listening.
So today we'll be talking about Anna Delvey.
Who is Anna Delvey?
Anna Delvey. So we're going to get into who she is a little bit later on, but because her whole existence kind of around this time was very intriguing and kind of mysterious. So in the summer of 2016, December 2016, she kind of just appeared in the New York socialite scene.
Okay.
Like New York City socialite scene. She kind of just appeared. Nobody really knew who she was. She, for some reason, always seemed to be at the right spot at the right time with the right people. She had a very extravagant lifestyle. She was frequenting the most popular spots, bars, restaurants. She was dropping names, like socialite names and famous people names. She was getting $400 eyelash extensions. She always seemed to be at the right place at the right time. She had a very big following on Instagram. Like I think around 60, at the time it was 65,000 followers. And she would like be flaunting her lifestyle on Instagram. So people were really curious about her and who she was. She was always staying at the bougiest hotels and eating at the most expensive restaurants. So they say that she's the one who started circulating different stories about who she was. So they were like, sorry, I got stuck. Like who she was and where her like fame and money came from, because they thought she was really wealthy.
Okay.
And so her acquaintances and like her circle of acquaintances, because nobody was really, really close to her to like know exactly who she was. There were like rumors going around that one, her father was a Russian billionaire. He was an oil tycoon.
Okay.
Or that he was a Washington diplomat. Or that he was a billionaire antique collector.
Okay.
Or even that he was either a silver or an energy capitalist. Like in Russia or wherever.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah. So, the only things that people knew about her is that she was a retired intern at Purple magazine, which is a French fashion magazine. And that she wanted to open up a Soho house and call it ADF, Anna Delvey Foundation. Okay. So for those who don't know what a Soho house is, it's actually a hotel chain. It's for exclusive members. So it started as an exclusive members club. And it was originally aimed for those into arts and cultural and the media and all that stuff. So she wanted to open up a Soho house. There's a lot of Soho houses like that fall under the Soho house line, like under the same, I don't know how to say, like the same business, but they're called different things, right? So they're like exclusive clubs for members that are into art, because that's what Soho is, right? In New York. And so what she wanted to do was she wanted to open up this house, and she had her eye on a property actually. So what she wanted to do was buy real estate, and she would literally tell everyone. So she was like telling this around town, like telling everyone around town. And she wanted to open up this thing, and it would be a house for arts, and it would have like galleries and exclusive restaurants for members, and like a hotel, and it would have like a juice bar and stuff like that. Like she, you know.
Yeah, that sounds like a rich person kind of thing.
Exactly. But because she wasn't a permanent U.S. citizen, she would drop in and out of Manhattan a lot. So she would drop in for months at a time, and then she would leave for months at a time. Okay. Right? And when she would come to Manhattan, she would stay in literally like the most like bougie hotels. Some of them are the Standard, the Beekman, the Mercer, and 11 Howard. These last two actually the Beekman and the 11 Howard is where she had the most problems. So just to get you like an idea of how expensive these places are, so I looked for dates on low seasons.
Okay.
Right? For like one night. Okay, the Standard is $435 a night for the cheapest suite, which is like a queen bed, I think. And that is excluding taxes and fees. Like all of these are excluding taxes and fees. The Beekman is $425 for the cheapest suite. The Mercer is $445 a night. And the 11 Howard is $489 for the cheapest suite as well. One night.
Wow.
In the low season.
Okay. Yeah.
That is, again, excluding taxes, excluding fees of probably like gym and, you know, like housekeeping and all that shit.
Wow. Yeah.
While she was staying in these hotels, she would also frequent a lot of Le Coucou, which is a very, very, like, renowned, really expensive for rich people restaurant.
Okay.
She frequented it so much that actually the chef would literally whip up plates of things that were not on the menu for her.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. And she would, like, have parties there, and she would, like, invite people over for dinner and stuff like that. Like, yeah, it was fucked up. So, and apart from that, she would have everything charged to her tab, to her room, like her room tab, right?
Okay.
This is when she would stay at 11 Howard. Other places she frequented, frequented? Sorry, foreign. Seymour's, I read the menus on these places, and it's not that expensive, but it is on, like, trendy places in Manhattan where, like, rich kids go and party. So Seymour's, Sedales or something like that, and Happy Ending. So this girl would, like, literally private jet to Europe, telling friends that she was going on business meetings with, like, the 1%, like Bill Gates and other billionaires, to, like, have, you know, because she wanted to buy real estate. And so she had gone all over town telling people that she wanted to do the Soho House thing, right? So she had her eye on this this building that it's called Church Mission House, and it was actually in 2017, I think. It was bought, and it's being turned into condos with like a gallery at the bottom, or like stores or shops at the bottom. But at the time, she wanted to buy it, and she wanted to turn it into her Soho House. Oh my god. Ew. Sorry, there's a mosquito in my room. I killed it. Sorry. Okay. Oh my god. I'm done. Okay. So, she wanted to buy Church Mission House. This was a building from the 1800s, and it stands on Park Avenue and I don't know what other street. And it was actually on the market for around, I think it sold for around $50 million. So she wanted to buy this place and turn it into this thing, like the Anna Delvey Foundation. So to do this, she hired a PR company. She spoke to banks. She asked for loans. She talked to financial counselors and loan advisors and everything. And suddenly, she just disappears. She leaves.
Okay.
For like a bunch of months. So she went back to Germany, right? Because she said that it was due to I feel like there's mosquitoes around me now. Okay.
Wait,
she said there was.
She was from Germany?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was. They said it was like they thought she was Russian. She was originally Russian, but she came from Germany. Like that's where she came from when she would come from, like to the States.
Oh, okay.
And so she had to go back to Germany due to a visa issue, right? And so she left. And then in February 2017, that's when she came back and she checked into 11 Howard. And that's when she started forming like a close squad of friends, let's say, right? Mm-hmm. So these people were her personal trainer from that hotel. Who they say that they were like, she would do very, very expensive training sessions, and she would like tip her $100 cash. Like she would tip her $100 after sessions and stuff.
Maybe I chose the wrong career.
Maybe you did. A concierge at 11 Howard. These were 3 girls, by the way. A concierge at 11 Howard, and a Vanity Fair photo editor. Her name was Rachel, who she'll get into the story a little bit later because of something that happened with her. But this was like her close group of friends that she had, I guess. So on May of 2017, Eleven Howard realizes that there is no working credit card on file for her, and so they start hounding her to pay her bill,
Right.
because she was racking up bills, right? So at this point, she wired some of the money back to them, like to pay for a tab. It bought her some time, but not enough to like pay for the rest. And so literally while all of this was happening and they were looking for her because they were like, hey, like you need to pay your bill, she wired some money, and then she like just took off to Nebraska to go to a stockholders meeting.
Okay.
And she did it on a private jet, like a $35,000 charter private jet.
What? Pay your bill, woman. Okay.
Exactly. We'll go back to that later.
Okay.
So she just took off in like a $35,000 private jet, you know, like how we all do.
Like we all
on a regular
do.
basis.
Yeah, when I go to work, I take my jet. Like,
yeah, you know. And so when she came back, she connected back with Rachel, who is the photo editor at Vanity Fair, and she invited her and the rest of like the girls, or like the rest of the friends, to go on a trip to Morocco. This is my favorite part. So they go and they stay at this really exclusive resort in Morocco. And they're there for a few weeks, I think. Maybe a week, I don't know. The name of this place is, and I looked this up, like I had to look up like how much these places are. This place is called Kasaba Timadut, sorry if I'm misspelling that. But so I did the math of how much a night there is, like to spend one night, and it's $6,000
a night.
A night for one person.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's insane.
So she invited them because nobody had money to go there. And she's like, no, don't worry. All on me. But while they were there, the hotel staff were like the entire time, like at the beginning, they were like, hey, there's a problem with your credit card. There's no credit card on file, which I don't understand how they even let her book all these places without a credit card on file.
Yeah,
like at this point, I'm just like, are you, like, y'all got robbed because you're all stupid.
It's just that I feel like us, like normal people,
yeah,
would go to a hotel, and if your credit card is denied, they just won't let you in. They're
exactly.
They
so
won't give you like
they
won't give you like a key to your room without your credit card. This is like some rich people thing.
It is. So you know what they were saying is that she was so good at playing, and she was so like chill at playing this like rich character, that they just thought she was good for the money. Like they just assumed she was, and they were like, yeah, that's fine, and just like let her.
Yeah. Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that is some rich people shit.
Yeah, totally.
So during this day at the hotel, she was supposed to pay for everything. We're talking about like plane, hotel, dinners, outings, everything she said she was gonna pay for. They were staying there. There was no credit card on file. Nobody had been paid. Hotel staff had been hounding her. She would literally like brush them off. Like, no, it's fine. Like, eventually you'll get it, but it's fine. And eventually it was so much that the staff, because apparently people were fired over this. Who wouldn't?
Dude.
Like, people in this hotels, they were fired over this, and they were so pissed that the staff and security literally like cornered them in the room. And they were like, we need a credit card now, or like we're gonna call the police. And then this bitch goes, oh no, like it's just a little mix up. And she asked Rachel to put her credit card down, and she's like, I'll pay you back in a week.
Oh, okay.
Right? at this point, this poor girl is literally, like, she's making under $60,000 a year, and she has to pay for a $62,000 plus vacation.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay.
Yep. And she's like, it's just a little mix up. I'll pay you back in a week. June 2017. This is when they came back to New York. Anna goes back to live in Howard, and she finds out that she's been kicked out because she hasn't paid her bill.
Obviously.
Finally, they like kicked her out. They locked her out, threw her shit out of the door. So that's when she tried and checked into the Beekman. She also got kicked out of there, and she racked up a bill of over $11,000. Again, another hotel literally just let her go without paying. They just kicked her out.
Okay.
And so her lives were falling apart, right? At this point, everything was falling apart. Pressure was getting to her. The press was getting a hold of her mess, of the mess that she was doing around, like, Manhattan. They started calling her a wannabe socialite. And the DA was on her ass. So the New York District Attorney, they were investigating her, and they were on her ass, and they're like, this bitch, there's something wrong about her. She actually gets arrested on December of 2017. She got arrested. She was charged with grand larceny, falsifying documents, thefts, services, and more. Anna Sorokin, a.k.a. Anna Delvey. So she was a Russian-born who moved to Germany with her parents in 2015. Her parents were literally just middle-class workers. Her dad was like a truck driver or something like that, and her mom was like just like a regular worker.
Okay.
And that's who she really was. She was just like whatever girl who like
she was one of us.
She was one of us, and she just got an internship at a magazine, and she just wanted to find a way to keep going with the lie so she could keep a hold of the lifestyle.
Right.
So how did she do it? So let's get into this, because
let's take notes, shall we?
Let's take notes. It literally blows my mind, and at this point you gotta have balls to do what she did. And listen, she didn't hurt anybody except for that girl Rachel. I feel bad because she's probably in a huge
amount of debt. Yeah.
But I mean, come on, like all those rich places, she literally flipped them around however the fuck she wanted.
Yeah. She played them, you know, totally.
Yeah. So how did she do it? In late of 2016, she went to City National Bank and asked for a $22 million loan. She wanted to buy real estate, right?
Okay.
So she went into these meetings with documents claiming that she had over 60 million British pounds in assets.
Okay.
She was so good at lying, and she was so good at falsifying documents and shit. Like, we're talking about a catch me if you can type of thing.
Yeah.
She was so good at this that they literally believed her, and they granted her the loan. So, but this is the little thing here. All they wanted before they give her the loan, they wanted her to wire them $100,000 to cover legal fees and her investigation, for them to do like a criminal background check or something like that. So what she did, she went to another bank, Fortress Bank in New York. She said, hey, I have a $22 million loan coming in, but all they want from me is $100,000, which she wasn't lying, it's true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
$100,000 coming in. Sorry, I just need $100,000 so they can investigate it, and then the loan will come through, and as soon as it comes through, I'll pay you back. They give her that loan. She went to Citibank, give her the $100,000. They started using it. Whatever. So at this point, she was also cashing. So this girl, she was entering fake checks in different banks. And so again, she was so good at lying. She was so good at playing this rich character that they just assumed that she was rich. They would process these checks, like, not even looking twice on it. Process check. She would take out the funds before they realized they were fake. She would close the accounts and she would carry around cash. So these were like $10,000 checks, $20,000 checks, like $30,000. Like this is how she would do it. So that's why she was like literally like flaunting cash all over town, and that's how she made her reputation. Are you okay? That's how she started gaining her reputation. She was like, everybody was like, whoa, this girl like carrying this much cash. She never had credit cards. She never had one credit card. She never had credit. She was just... Yeah. Oh, I saw that.
Okay, I'm recording. Okay, so
Okay.
yeah.
So this girl will like carry around cash, and this is how she like started building her reputation. She never had one credit card. She didn't have any credit.
Of course.
Like she had no credit. And so like we said, at the end of 2016, late 2016, this is when she asked for the loan. The Fortress Bank gave her $100,000. She gave it back to Citibank so they could like investigate her, and then like the loan would come through. At the beginning of 2017, she pulled out of the deal with National Bank. And since they had used at least half of it, like I think a little bit over half of that, they only gave her back $45,000, which is how she was able to wire some money back to her 11 Howard bail. Like that's what she used.
Okay.
And then she just like took off for Nebraska, right? So she owed everyone money. Hotels, restaurants, friends. The PR company she hired never paid them. And we're gonna go back to this private jet thing. So that was she was able to get on that plane as an IOU. Like, oh no, I'll pay you back. Like somebody, she was like, I guess a friend or like an acquaintance, or like, can I borrow your plane? Like, I'll pay you the money later. And she just like took off, came back, and like.
Wow.
Yep.
I need better friends.
I swear, rich people. This is why I'm not even sad like that this happened. I'm like,
no.
Rich people are stupid.
This is just Fire Festival all over again.
Right? I love it. And so while they were looking for her, I think it was, when did she get arrested? Sorry. December 2017. So they were looking for her, and she knew that they were investigating her. They were looking for her and they wanted to arrest her. This bitch, she told people that she needed a break, and so she like went to California and she checked in with no money, but they just assumed that she had money. She checked into a rehab facility in Malibu, and she was hiding out there. And then eventually they found her, and that's where they arrested her, and then they brought her back to the East Coast.
This is on them. I think she's a genius. She's a genius.
Yeah, because you know what? If that deal would have pulled through, like the $22 million, and she would have bought real estate, she probably would have had made money to pay everyone back.
Yeah.
She was literally, and her lawyer did say this, she was making it until she was faking it until she made it.
Literally.
Literally.
For some of us, it's, an attitude, a way of standing, a way of presenting yourself to others.
But to other people, rich people out of money.
Exactly. Same thing.
So her trials actually took place this past March, and it was a bit of a circus, they were saying, and I started looking at pictures of this. So this girl actually hired a fashion coordinator.
Oh, I love her. I love her.
Multiple times she was actually late for court because she didn't like what she was wearing.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. And apparently her lawyer was like pretty flashy, like this New York flashy guy with like an accent, and like a New York accent, and he like opened up his session, like his dialogue with
his opening statements,
like quoting Frank Sinatra, New York, New York.
Oh my god.
I'm telling you. This whole thing is just... I am sorry. But Fire Festival who?
He opened, like, his opening statement was a Frank Sinatra song.
Yep. I know. I'm dead.
I'm gonna Google this girl.
Please do. Her face, it's so, like, I kind of want to kill her, but, like, at the same time, it's like, she's fucking genius.
Oh, no. Oh, okay. She does look like a socialite, though.
Yeah, exactly. She's just a pretty white girl. This is why everyone believed her.
Totally. I get it. I get it. Like, I can't do this. I can't, like, do this because I am tan and I have, black hair. But this girl, she has, like, pretty green eyes, and she has, like, naturally red hair. She must be tall.
She is tall, actually, yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. It's, like, the whole entire time that I was, like, watching videos of, like, trial and stuff like that, I would just think of, she's literally a Orange is the New Black character.
That's exactly what I was just thinking.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, she looks like Orange is the New Black. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, even her story and everything. It's just so
this
much.
belongs... I need a movie, please.
So they're working actually on Netflix series.
That's what I'm reading, yeah.
Yeah.
A Netflix original series based on it. Cool.
Yeah.
I am excited.
She actually got jail time. Let me see. So she got 4 to 12 years in prison. She's actually in Rakes Island?
Rakers
Island.
Yeah.
And she, as soon as she gets out, she's gonna be deported back to Germany.
But she got 4 years.
She got 4 to 12 years, depending. She's probably gonna get out for, like, good behavior. And the thing is...
Oh, come on. She's white. She's white. Yeah. She'll get 4 years.
She maybe less. Like, come on. So they were saying that she was not... She said... Okay. So, apparently, she wasn't sorry that she did it. At all. She showed no remorse. She was like, if given the opportunity, I would do it again.
I would do it. I would do it if I could.
I would too.
If I had the balls, I would do it.
Exactly, that's the thing. Is that she was so calm and collected, and she was so confident that they just believed her.
She's on another level. We need to get on her level, Ali.
We need to get on her level. Like, what are we doing here?
Let's go to New York and just, like, fake it till we...
Make it.
No, we'll fake it till we marry some rich guy, and then we'll make it.
Like, have you ever seen the movie How to Marry a Millionaire?
I think so.
With Marilyn Monroe?
Yeah.
So that, it's technically what it is. So these 3 friends move into this huge, they spend all of their money renting this huge condo in Manhattan, like this penthouse or whatever. But that's all the money they have.
Yeah.
Because they're looking for, like, to marry a rich man. And that's all the money they have. So, like, they have this big, huge, beautiful condo, which people know they live there, but they have no furniture inside.
I don't think we have enough money in like between us to even do that.
No, we don't.
We need to get Feña and Ariana on this.
Yep.
And then we might like get somewhere to that level.
Yeah. So her lawyer actually in an interview, he gave like a statement on an interview, and he said, I don't think she was ever trying to commit a crime. She was just buying time until she could pay everyone back. Which is, yeah, it's true. Like, she wasn't just gonna run out on them. Like, she was literally trying to make money. She was trying to make real money, if you think about it, at the end of the day.
No, obviously. She wasn't just gonna go and spend money she didn't have. She wanted to, like, invest.
Get the real thing, exactly.
Invest money she didn't have.
Exactly. Which, if you think about it, what is money? Like, she scammed banks. I don't fucking care. Banks scam us every single day.
Yeah, that's true. No, and you think scamming, like, this fancy hotel and these fancy restaurants, do you think that she put a dent in the amount of money they make?
Break them.
It's not gonna break them.
Like, I feel bad for, let's say, this girl Rachel, which was like anybody would have. She just got cut up in the middle of it, right? And maybe like the workers that lost their job, but financially, those hotels didn't lose any money.
Yeah. Like, this is why I know this sucks. Like, I get it. I know this is a crime. But when this happens to rich people, a.k.a. Fire Festival, I cannot feel bad.
Me neither.
I just think this is funny.
I told you were gonna laugh. I thought that the first time I heard about this, I was just so like, I wasn't even mad. I was just like, this is like such wow. Like, how did she do this?
This isn't like, oh, this is a bad person. This is just like, let me take notes.
Right?
I want to meet her.
She wasn't hurting anybody. She wasn't trying to kill, rape, or, hurt anybody.
Yeah.
And this is the thing, is that people, because you see her on the trials and like she's sitting there and she acts stupid, but she's not. For her to have done this.
No.
Maybe she's a bit of an airhead, but like maybe her personality's just like that, but she's not stupid. At all. She got away with this for literally 2 years.
This is amazing. I am like reading things and I'm just like, dude, she's a genius.
I cannot wait for like a show or a movie to come out about this. They have to. Like, I was so disappointed with the bling ring or something like that. Like, this is worth mentioning. I don't care about the bling ring. You know what the bling ring is, right?
No.
So the bling ring was ring of teenagers. It was a theft ring of teenagers in California and Hollywood, who were they would break into celebrities' houses and steal shit.
Oh yeah.
Then they made a movie with Emma Roberts and.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the story, I found it stupid, like the real life thing. I was like, this is stupid. They were just like kids being stupid, like that's being stupid. And rich kids, of all people, like, they weren't, like, just regular kids. Like, they were, like, middle, upper class. And they made, like, a movie. Like, they made several movies about it. And I'm like, this story is so blah. Like, it's whatever. But, like, this story, I'm like, I am waiting.
This is awesome.
It's just crazy. So, see? Today I give you a story of a different type of crime.
Yeah, this was new and really lighthearted and honestly necessary.
Yeah.
Oh,
because now we know what we want to do with our lives.
Oh, I am like I'm unemployed right now, so I am getting ready. I am taking notes.
Oh my god, write her a letter.
You're my idol.
I'm dead. So yeah, that's the story of Anna Sorokin. Wait.
Sorokin. Sorry.
I have her. I'm sorry. I'm being super loud with my notebook.
Sorry.
Anna Sorokin, a.k.a. Anna Delvey.
That's
the
awesome.
Fake socialite of New York City.
She even had like the name. No, she's awesome.
Yep.
This is so cool.
I know. I know if I was like Googling her right now.
No, I am reading like the transcript.
Yeah.
I am just no. This is really cool.
Oh, and her Instagram is still open, so you can like see like pictures of like the hotels where she was. She deleted some pictures, or like some pictures were deleted, but you can still see like New York hotels and like her getting into like private jets and stuff. It's really crazy. It's Anna Delvey. Just look it up as Anna Delvey.
Insane. This is insane. By the way, if any of our listeners want to do this, please don't. Please don't. Please don't.
And if you do, please just don't mention us. We had nothing to do with this.
We had nothing to do with this.
But like low key.
But low key, please, like, we'll charge commission if you ever do this.
I know, what the fuck.
Or at least mention the podcast in a big radio setting.
Right?
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
This is crazy. Ah, that was great. Thank you, Ale.
You're welcome.
You made me laugh and many things.
I'm glad you liked it. We needed that. After last episode, I feel like...
We did. We did.
We needed something light.
Okay, so... let's end this.
Yeah.
So, guys, if you want to follow us on social media, we're at Undercover Coven on Twitter and Instagram. And you can email us at undercovercoven@gmail.com. And yeah, we hope you have a very nice week. We hope you enjoyed today's episode, which for me was really entertaining.
Yep.
And yeah, listen to the podcast we mentioned, Why I'm Single and The Woods. And yeah, guys, have a great week. We love you.
We love you so much. And have a good rest of your week. And remember, if you're going to scam rich people, do it right.
Do it right. Fake it till you make it.
Fake it
Literally.
till you make it.
Bye.
Bye.